Good, wonderful morning, and welcome back to part two of, my German Shepherd learns how to weld. Sorry about that. It's a little clickbaity, I know. But if you knew my sense of humor, it was meant more of a joke, and my welds kind of looked like the German Shepherd welded it. So that was the purpose of the weird title in yesterday's video. We'll just call this part two of welding up the old John Deere field and brush mower. Okay, now with that being said, what a beautiful morning. It is high 60s, maybe low 70s. The humidity is gone out of the air. Great morning to work with fire and burning metal together. Looks like I have 4 plates to weld in. I have 2 pre-made, so that means I have to cut 2 plates and weld them in. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Guys, I see us growing. I see the subtotal going up. It's very important on YouTube to click that sub button. One of these days we are going to get back out in the woods. I've got kind of some plans. Along the edge of the woods in the field I was mowing on in a couple of videos back with the old pull behind brush mower. The county drain commission has come in and redone our ditch up there and had taken down, I don't know, 3 or 4, maybe 6, maybe more trees. Some good looking wood right there, so we're going to grab that off the edge of the road. Should be interesting. I might try to plan it for the weekend so I can get possibly Jake, Mrs. Boss, and Little Boss to lend a hand, since we'll be working along the edge of a road, and probably have my big trailer that you've seen in the firewood delivery video, and we'll have the tractor up there and the pickup, and just try to get everything in one day would be absolutely fantastic. So that's upcoming. We do have a new chainsaw coming to the channel. It'll be a whole video. Let's see, put bleep bloop down in the comments. Thank you, Vice Grip Garage, wherever you may be, for the bleep bloop. Yeah, put it down in the comment section. Somebody take a guess. I will give a hint. It's an orange saw. Take a wild guess. So let's get a size and a model number. I will say it's a fairly new saw. It needs some repairs. Here's your hint. It has a 20-inch bar on it. So give me a size or a model number. It does need repairs, so you know it's not a brand new saw. Alright, just for fun. No right or wrong answer. I mean, there is, but it don't matter. Alright, let's get into this. Let me bring you up here and show you what we need to do today. Alright, let me tilt you all down. That should be sufficient. Okay, so we have a pretty significant crack right here. You guys should be able to see that. We have the big square piece I showed in yesterday's video. We're going to do a little grinding and get that tacked in. We have a spot right here, so we're going to put a small patch there. And then we have a small patch here. I may have a little bit more welding on this strip to do. The one in the front is as good as I can get it. So without further ado, we're going to jump in. I'm going to pause you, do some grinding off camera, and I'll bring you back for little updates. I think it'll make the video go a little easier to watch. So stay tuned. Alright guys and gals, I'm going to throw a weld on that plate. Get her tacked into position anyway. I may take off and start welding on it. I'm not worried about heat distortion on this old thing. It's already distorted half to death. Got it all ground up. That plate's a good size. I didn't have to cut it. So I'm just going to put a couple spots on it. Hopefully I got enough stinger here. I think I do. about out of stinger for what I can get, so I'm going to have to put this back on the extension cord, I believe, but that gives you an idea. I'm going to zip those two joints together right there, fill that, catch this edge and this edge, and we should be good back here some. Alright, I'm going to pause you out, put my welder back on the extension cord. I hate to do that, but to get over here and over here I'm going to have to anyway, I believe. So yeah, stay tuned. Guys and gals, welcome back. So that piece down there is freshly scabbed in. It looks like the devil. I think I'm trying to weld too heavy material with too light a welder. Yeah, about 99% sure of that. So let me move you here a little bit. I think on this crack area, I'm just going to weld that up. I think it'll actually be stronger unplated. And I may not do anything back here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be very successful in this endeavor with this welder. But we'll see. We shall see. Let me bring my kneeling cloths over here because I'm on a gravel driveway. Let's just see if we can do a little tack in here. Come here, little welder. Very light. I do like aspects of it. So we're going to start right there. Go. That's all crack welded and hole filled. Work on this little area right here next. I don't know if this is going to hold together. My confidence is waning. I should have gone over to my friend Rob's house and borrowed his welder. If none of this holds, I'm going to just go over there and re-weld these down. He's got 10 different welders over there, so yeah. Woo! Hands getting warm. Alright. Not sure what to do about this area. Maybe nothing. Because this is just a shroud over a frame. So all we're trying to do is keep, tree limbs and all that fun stuff from coming up and hitting the operator. Me. So let me think on it for a few minutes. I'll bring you all back. Hey guys and gals, let me give you a little update here. I went ahead and put the cutoff wheel and cut this piece that was there that wasn't serving any purpose. I've decided to go with some thinner plate here. I'm going to try to weld it there, along there, and up in this corner. And that should keep everything down from coming up and slapping the operator. So that's where we are currently. Bring you back here in a couple minutes and see if we can't do a little more welding. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get on to it. My welding hat on. Turn the welder on. Start up in this corner. Get some fresh wire. I have this ground out as well to see if we can't get a little weld there. I'm just going to tack this piece in. I got to play a little monkey in the middle and get it as close as I can here. Okay, so that was a little more than a tack, but just about got everything I wanted to get there. Alright, I'm just going to stitch this all in. This is a deep weld on this edge. Maybe I'll bring you around the other side and aim you. Alright, let's make a camera adjustment and we'll continue welding. Uh-oh. I think we're out of wire. Well, poopy. Nope, we are out of wire. I put 2 extra pounds in on this crazy weld job. See what I can do. Alright guys and gals, some time has passed as per normal. Had to go get some more wire, so we're going to go ahead and install that. Finish up that weld. We may hook it up to the tractor and give it a little testing. This PTO shaft that's on this unit, for those of you who don't know, they're meant to telescope, and that one is seized up. I ran into the exact same problem on the other brush hog that I was using, so should not be a big ordeal. So we got some wire here, we got directions. We don't need any of that because, you know, we're professionals. No, not true. And for those of you who are keeping track, this is 0.35 diameter wire, and it looks different than my other wire. I wonder if I accidentally picked up the wrong one, and that's why I'm not getting as good a performance as I would have wanted. We'll see. You know, I'm allowed to do dumb things because I'm professional. Homeowner anyway. Come on, you're meant to poke through there. There we go. We're just going to start our wire in our little feeder cavity there. I'm going to hook this guy up. Throw all my parts in there. That guy. And a little wing nut here. And we're going to set it a little tighter than what will run it. Otherwise, your wire will get upset with you and decide to unspool and act dumb. And take that out. The extruder wheel may not be what it's called, but it's what it does. And then you have 2 different size grooves. Make sure we have the big groove there, which we do. Put that down, put that up. I like running a good bit of tension. Loosen this guy up. Turn the welder on. Almost like I may have changed that spool a couple times. And we're going to run it. Not getting enough fight there. There she goes. Pretty soon we'll see it come out of the end of the stinger here. Hopefully, if we're living correctly. I can feel it in my left hand now. It's made it this far. Cut across in front of you here. Sorry about that. Of course, every time you change your wire, it's stuck at the nozzle, you lose 8 foot. Really, you lose 16. There we go. Let's clip that end off. Because, yeah, 16 feet of this wire you never get to use. So that's how long this whip is. Screw our tip back on. It's pretty clean. And there we go. Ready to weld once again. Yay. Alright, I'm going to get you set up. We'll give her a go. See if we get better use or better response out of this wire. I'm hoping. Also got some paint. So we'll have that. Got 2 different colors. One of them was Tractor Green, which was $20 for a quart. Should be enough to cover this old thing. And the other one is a generic yellow, which is going to be used on different projects. So we'll see. But oh, the yellow was $12.99. So something about this green color that just adds value. I don't understand it. Alright, let's see what I can do. Hope for a better result with this wire. Yeah, let's just try a little spot read in here. Holy cow! Wow! Boss can weld now. What the deuce? I could actually slow that wire speed down a little bit. I had the wrong wire. I just did. Weird. I must have been running shielded wire, because that is penetrating like a freaking champ now. Wow. Huge difference. Huge difference, guys and gals. I'm liking it. I'm going to continue on. Yeah. Night and day difference. Wow. I might have to do some patch jobs on well, Boots and Coots. They saw me and started running. I might have to do some patching on some of these previous welds. Just a little added mojo to them, I think. See what we can do right here. Oh. And my snippers are way the other side there. And that's half in my way. Yeah. That's a bird of a different feather. Almost looks like I know how to weld now. scary. So I take back everything I've said about this welder. It was me. I put the wrong wire in it. I must have gotten the gas wire instead of the unshielded wire. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm glad about it. I should have bought a 10-pounder. 10-pound spool. Blowing through it. Which I like. That's fine. We can turn it down. Do a little jack in here. Beautiful. I'm gonna come by you guys. Yeah, I'm excited now. Now I have a welder. There we go. Wondered why my old 110 100 amp would not outperform this 110 140 amp. Gives me 40 more amps of welding power here. I didn't get it. Oop. Bent my wire. Go. That ain't gonna go nowhere. That's giving me a warm fuzzy feeling. I am extremely happy about this. I don't think I need to catch that. Maybe I do. See what we can do with the jack here real quick. Gals, I went through and touched up those plates, and yeah, hopefully that's going to do a lot better. I believe it is. I'm not so worried about it now. We're going to see if we can't tighten up this pin. It's loose, and a loose pin is no fun at all. So, see if we can get it to move, see if my pipe wrench will hold it. And I'm holding it backwards because, you know, I'm special today. Every day, possibly. Oh, man. Well, not with a 1/2 inch drive. It's not going to go. I've been spraying it with some BP Blasta. See if we get a little more torque here. Worst case scenario is I got to cut it off and find a new one, I guess. I might. Yeah, what's this extension? I think. No, I can't. This is backwards. I don't have an extension in that kit. So I'm not even sure I'm going to get a good bite on it. We'll find out. Oh. Try a little different way. tweaking a little bit here. And see what can happen. Let's try it. It's worth a try. This is too much like work. We plug in the air conditioner, the air compressor. Hopefully this will work. The air tank filled completely. Whew. Starting to sweat out here. It's no fun. Pause you guys out while that's running. Alright guys and gals, the air tank is filled, so we'll hit it with max power here. See how we do. I did grab the little torch. It is moving just a bit. But not enough. See if we can heat it up some. Here, I got the torch running on it. It's just a little propane torch, so I don't know if it'll get hot enough to make a difference. It should. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch a torch run, so we'll be back. That was just a little update. Alright, guys and gals, I got it coming now. I'm going to take it off and go ahead and clean up them threads as best I can. And maybe we'll put a little never sees on there. I don't know why I'd ever want to take it back apart, but she is hot, hot, hot. There we go. Yay. There she be, the dirty dog. Oh, it's got some threads missing because it's been bonking around in there. Alright, let me see what I can come up with. Yeah, so some time has passed again. I got the threads working good on here, but you can see from wallowing going back and forth like this in that hole, it has destroyed the threads. So I looked in my nuts and bolts and didn't have anything. So what I'm going to do is put 2 lock washers on it. The local store did not have that size flat washers, but that will take up this difference in here and we should be able to get it tight. See how we're going to make out. These little projects just eat up your day. They just do. That's a very thick washer, and that is going to work perfectly even with the compression. I think it'll be fine. Let me give that a little bit of the old BP blaster just for fun. Just a little bit of slippins on there. Other than that, this nut and bolt are in good shape. There we go. I didn't know if I was going to get it apart. but she did. Get it to start again. There we go. There. And I think we can hit that with the impact wrench and torque her up nice. And running to the store at least gave that a chance to cool down a little bit. Be forward. We need to go in this direction. Didn't bury all the threads, but you know what? That's tighter than old Dick's hat band. So next is I'm going to put my big socket set away, and we're going to hook up to the tractor some way or another. I may chain it and take it out in the yard, and then we're going to work on this stuck PTO shaft right here. And what I'm going to do is hook a come along to it and pull it. That's how I had to get the other brush cutter freed up that you've seen me use on the channel. And we're going to check that gearbox too, make sure she's got plenty of grease in it. So that's coming up. Stay tuned. There we go. Move you guys up here a little closer. Hopefully that'll work. All right, guys and gals, let's give her her maiden voyage. I've got the top link installed there. We're gonna lift her up, see how that works. Like a champ. Alright, we're done with the tractor for a little bit. I got to figure out a way to get a come along and a chain and stretch on that guy. Stay tuned. Alright, guys and gals, I got the chain hooked to the bucket. I got a chain around the U-joint there, and I'm going to pull on it with a come along in the middle. Don't worry, I'll be in a safe area, so you guys will know what's happening before me. good bit of tension on it. Seems like the other one I had to tap on a little bit to get him to come. We might pull a little bit more. Whew. It's only 78 degrees when I was in the truck a little while ago, but she feels warm. All right, see if we can get you guys in a different spot. All right, see if we can tap on her a little bit. All right, guys and gals. I think it is coming ever so slightly. That outer protective tube that's supposed to keep you from getting wrapped up in the PTO shaft, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. It's not thick metal. That will allow me to get in there and put some penetrating oil in the joint directly, and we'll just take it from there. Whew. After some 4-letter words, lots of pounding with the hammer, a little bit of trimming on the protective tubular fella, it's come apart, and I'm going to take it all the way apart, grease it up, put it back together. Let's go over and take a look at it. Alright, guys and gals, let's get it right in there. There is the nasty little bugger. As you can see, the chain is slack, which is very good. It wasn't even that rusty, but she did come apart, so I'm very happy. Alright, I'm going to clean it up, grease it, put it back together. I'm going to put the overrun clutch on, hook that guy up to the overrun clutch, and we should be able to go out and test it. Stay tuned. We're back. I decided to go with some wheel bearing grease. It's multi-purpose. This stuff is going to be pretty tough. I'm just going to smear some on, and it should be good. Alright, guys and gals. She slid in, no problem. That thing's sliding like brand new now. So off camera, I'm going to hook up the overrun clutch, get the PTO shaft hooked up. Next scene, God willing, cross your fingers for me, we'll be chopping some weeds out back. Stay tuned. Alright, guys and gals, theme of the day, Started at about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 4:04 p.m. So after some time, I had to go get some more parts at the local store. I've got it hooked up. I've tested it a little bit. I'm going to try to do this edge of my woods and just clean it all up. It's filled with briars and prickers and whatnot. Stay tuned. Alright guys and gals, I'm going to call that a success. It's way better than the old one. I can back up with it. It's huge. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hit all the buttons on your way out, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't know what we're going to be doing. Put down in the comments if you want to see me paint that thing. So that's kind of the next and last step on that thing, and I'm done with it. Use it. Alright guys, bye.